The first thing that excited me about Scoob was that this story was going to push Scooby and Shaggy into the spotlight. Normally, they're characters that are cowardly and scared of their own shadow, and they're always put in situations where they don't want to be there. But this movie was going to really push them forward and make them the stars. So they're the most important characters to the story. The story really is about them and their friendship. And another thing I really enjoyed about it was that we were going to be able to tell their origins. We were going to see them when they were kids. We were going to see that moment when Scooby first met Shaggy and how that friendship formed, the spark of that friendship. We were going to see it for the first time, and I was really excited to tell that story. I really loved Scooby-Doo right from the beginning of the show, and I was the perfect age for when Scooby-Doo first started, and I was a fan from the beginning. And what I really liked about it as a kid was that it combined mysteries and monsters and fun cartoon comedy, and I still like all those things. So I still like Scooby-Doo for the very same reason I liked it when I was 3 years old. And you know, I do have memories of Scooby-Doo on Saturday morning and having a big bowl of, you know, cereal that was way too sweet for me to be eating. And I remember going to school with my Scooby-Doo lunchbox. So I have very strong Scooby memories that connect to my childhood. Assembling a great cast was easy, and that is a testament to Scooby-Doo. I mean, because everyone loves Scooby-Doo, and all you had to say was, you know, hey, what do you think? Do you want to be Velma? And it was like, yeah, Velma. I am Velma. So Gina, we talked to very early on in our process. Remember, this movie took 5 years to make, and we probably talked to Gina in the first or second year of it, and she was always on board. So, and always excited to play these characters. She was always excited to play Velma because everyone's excited to play these characters, and everyone brought such enthusiasm to it that every one of our recording sessions was really fun, and I think everyone really enjoyed honoring the character or who they were, but then kind of pushing it a little bit in their own direction and bringing their own talent and craft to it and making something that's both nostalgic and original, which is always the thing to do when you're making a movie like this. Well, we were really excited to tell these origin stories, to show how Scooby and Shaggy first became friends, and then to show how Scooby and Shaggy met the gang and solved their first mystery. That was a very exciting proposition for us, and we really did want to do it right, and we wanted to make that moment special and magical. And I think we did, and I think the audience is going to love it. And we had a great cast. The kids were great. And the environment is fun, and the ghost is fun. And so I really think that it's one of my favorite parts of the movie, and I think it's going to be a favorite for the fans. I think when the audience sits down and watches Scoob, they're going to be surprised in a lot of ways. I think they're going to be surprised that the movie is as big and as exciting as it is. Like, we go all over the world in the movie, and there's crowds and big giant action scenes and monsters and ghosts and everything we could throw at you, we did. And I think that's surprising, the level of it, how epic it is. This adventure is the biggest thing they've ever done. This is the deepest and most important mystery they've ever solved. All of that is going to surprise the audience. But what's really going to surprise them even more is that I think they're going to be surprised with how much heart is in the movie, and that Scooby and Shaggy are characters that we love and that the audience loves. And now we're going to see them in ways that are deeper and more satisfying, and it makes us love them even more.